I'm Jamie Hindhaugh, Chief Operating Officer at BT Sport. Well, my job entails I actually was brought into BT to create 3 TV channels. So it was initially about launching 3 TV channels based around the Premier League, and it's now running the 3 channels, making sure we stay on air and that we put out what our audiences want. BT Sport being based in the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park, we've got an 80,000 square foot production hub here. And what a lot of people don't realise in this area is we have the biggest TV studio in the UK. We have the biggest LED lit studio in the world. It's about evolving very quickly and it's about building for the future. We're looking at ways of working with young talent as well, and one of the key aspects for BT Sport is we're based in East London, not West London. There's a great source of especially technology infrastructure in East London, and what we need to do is look at how we unlock that and how we bring those people into broadcast, because new ideas, new emerging talent, challenging why the traditional way of things work is what we need to do, and we're absolutely determined to do that. We want people to tell us why they want to work here and why they want to work in broadcast, not just because their parents do or because they think it sounds fun and sexy. So we're determined to be accessible and to make sure that we bring the local community in. You need people who are focused on what they need to do. So we're looking for creative thinking, not just creative on air, but creative ways you do things. And I'm a great believer the way I manage things is you're allowed to make mistakes, because that's how you learn how to do things differently in the future. So it's about self-starters. If you've got a technology bent, even better. But it's people who want to do this, want to make a difference and want to get involved. I left school at 16. I was in the top stream at school, but school didn't suit me. I went into the RAF for a year. RAF didn't suit me. I came down to London and joined the BBC. I joined the BBC 19 years ago, where I joined at the lowest grade booking cabs. So my journey is, there's no Oxbridge there, there's no university there. It's sheer hard work, but it's also, you know, I changed direction at 42, and that's quite old to change direction. At 16, I had no idea what I'd want to do. I hadn't matured. I had no idea of what my skill set was. And it's 3 different decades, and there's 3 different me's. And my career's been 3 different ways, because as you mature, as you get older, as you learn about yourself, and it's almost shocking to think that I tried to map out my whole future at 16. But the one thing I did do through all of that was work hard. And I think if you've got that ethos, you can do anything, to be honest. We don't have an apprenticeship scheme at the moment, but we are working on an apprenticeship scheme. We're also working on training as well. We've got fantastic facilities here. We've got our own cameras, we've got our own post-production suites. How do we use those to actually work with schools, work with local communities, to give people the chance to learn on the job? Because people expect people to know, and I don't understand how that happens without people being able to come in and use the facilities. Yeah, getting your CV out there is really hard. I think push for work experience. I think post-production technology, etc. This stage, you can do it in your bedroom, you can do it on your laptop. Be creative. Use the iPhone, use technology to pull programming together, to send ideas in and talk to people. It's about learning what broadcast really is, learning how to make programs and demonstrating you've got that creative bent. I think the one piece of advice I would give is be confident in yourself and judge yourself by your own performance. I think it's too easy to have a CV. I think it's too easy to feel that you're not up to peer pressure, etc. And I think believe in yourself and accept you can get things wrong. I talk about that all the time, but it's absolutely critical. I get things wrong all the time, and my career's gone okay. If I didn't get things wrong, I probably wouldn't be sat here now.